YouTube music workers hoping to get support from the city laid off in the middle of a council meeting. The employees contracted by tech giants say they did not see it coming and are now looking at next steps. KVUE's Kelsey Sanchez joins me in the studio tonight. And Kelsey, you talked to one of those workers today. What did they have to say?
Dernisha, that's right. I talked to the employee who was actually captured on video receiving the news of the layoffs. City Council had a resolution on the table backing those workers, and although it was approved, council members tell me it is now out of their hands. It's a moment during an Austin City Council meeting that has gone viral.
Give us the motivation to keep this fight going.
Not to interrupt, but they just laid us all off.
Oh.
Yeah, they just laid us all off.
Unionized YouTube music employees making their plea to council members finding out their contract had ended. Jack Benedict at the center of the sudden news says he didn't see it coming.
Absolutely no warning whatsoever. In fact, we were led to believe that our contract was going to get renewed.
The roughly 40 contracted workers were urging their employers, Google and Cognizant, to negotiate, as they had been on strike citing unfair working conditions.
Me and my team members and all over the world are not able to make ends meet, hardly able to afford rent.
However, Google arguing the workers are not employees of the tech corporation and it was a, quote, business as usual contract end. In a statement, a spokesperson told KVUE in part, quote, contracts with our suppliers across the company routinely end on their natural expiry date, which was agreed to with Cognizant, end quote. Cognizant echoing a similar tone, the chief communications officer telling KVUE, quote, nobody was laid off yesterday. A contract expired and the Austin-based employees are still Cognizant employees, end quote. Statements Benedict disagrees with.
They're both equally responsible to come to the bargaining table and both had equal responsibility over our terms of employment.
Benedict says Cognizant gave their employees severance under what they call their bench policy, giving them time to look for other positions within the company. But it's not what they were hoping for.
The point of our union campaign is so we can keep these jobs.
Layoffs in the tech industry continue to pile up, and it's a reality Benedict says he and his teammates are willing to put a spotlight on and fight for.
Google and Cognizant may think that they've gotten rid of us, but that's absolutely not the case. The fight is honestly just beginning.
The chief communications officer for Cognizant added they will, quote, continue to provide support to our associates as they find their next project, end quote.